All right, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to get started in just a moment. I'm just going to clean my glasses with the anti-fog treatment so I don't catch myself on fire. All right, camera's working for now. Y'all know we'll be struggle streaming any moment. Let me get my lens wipes. All right, so good morning, happy Sunday. Thank you all so much for being here. In case anybody is new, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. I am not a proper chef. I'm just a boy mom and a home cooker. Hi, Diarrhea Bell Rose. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, good morning. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, you'll be able to see the over camera view. Maggie, the substitute teacher. I'm a boy mom times two. I have 2 teenagers. They are back. And I'm a home cooker. I have been on a health and wellness journey. My whole life I've struggled with weight. But now in my 40s, I'm 46, I have finally found what works for me, and that is working with a metabolic specialist. I've been tested for food sensitivities in her office. Those are my test results right there on the fridge. There you go. Instagram right there for you. I have a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. Pretty much what I eat is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. I love to eat. I do love to cook. Now, I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher, and whenever my mom was in the kitchen, my dad would say, Maggie, in the kitchen. So I used to hate it then, but now I am grateful because I had to make some changes for health reasons. But I am maintaining about an 80 plus pound weight loss. Finally got all the vacation weight off, just about, yeah. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now with no medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. So whatever brings you here, you are most welcome. If you like to eat like me, you are welcome here. If you love to cook like me, you're welcome here. If you just want to watch me do it, you're welcome here. I am your substitute teacher. The live chat in YouTube is what I like to call the study hall, so feel free to pass notes back and forth. I'll come up for air and answer questions. Let me know if the video or the sound gets choppy. It's just me on my iPad, so I can refresh it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to go ahead and get started with the cooking. I'll get my uniform on. The boys are back from their dads, and so I got 2 hungry teens. So I'm going to make some hash browns and some bacon and eggs. Yes. So as per usual, I'm going to cook for the boys first, and then depending on how much time I have left before service, maybe I'll make something for me. I'm going to put on my pink apron. I know this is a lot of color going on. Let me know if it's too much, but I do have Maggie merch. You can check it out. This is the color strap apron in yellow. It's in the description of the video. They're usually about $20. You can customize them however you like. The Zazzle store always has a coupon, so you can check that out if that's something you're interested in. I see a stain. This one's got to go in the wash now. I need to wash the white one too. I think I just need to get more, maybe for every day of the week. But we're going to get started. So for hash browns, I was cleaning out the pantry and I found a box. I don't eat potatoes, but starchy foods, fill up growing boys. So that's what we're going to do. These right here, these Idaho spuds, I think I got them from Walmart or maybe in bulk at Amazon. So the instructions are we're going to microwave them and then skillet fry them. So empty hash browns from package into a microwave safe bowl. All right, let's do that. You can see they're like crispy. You know what they look like to me? Do y'all remember those canisters of like fried chips things? I don't know. Hope you all are doing well. Hi, Cook. Thank you for being here. All right, so we're going to put, if you guys want to hop on over from Instagram to YouTube, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can see the over camera view. All right, empty hash browns from package into a microwave safe bowl. That was easy enough. Add 2 cups of water to the bowl. Kind of like ramen. All right, we're going to get 2 cups of water and put this in. Oh. All right, hash browns should just be covered with water. Well, try to get them underneath there. Microwave on high power for 3 minutes. Okay, so you may or may not know my microwave died. It was working, but it has died on me. So I do have an extra microwave in the guest room. So I'm going to take this bowl and put it in there for 3 minutes, and then we'll get our griddle out while these are cooking. I don't know. Okay, so it says add 2 cups of water, done. Microwave on high power for 3 minutes, doing. Let product stand for 1 minute. So we'll wait for that to ding and then we'll let it stand. In the meantime, I'm going to do some bacon and eggs for them, just standard. I'll cut up some fruit with it. So I'm going to do all that on the griddle here. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm working on cleaning out my cabinets. I do the fridge every week. I hit my hand. Started on the pantry, so I don't have to dig around for so much stuff. But I am using this Bella griddle. This, I think I got from Amazon or Walmart. Link should be in the cheat sheet. All right, so for the boys, for me, I eat beef bacon. You guys have seen me use that. But since the boys are here, I'm going to use regular pork bacon for them. The griddle is a good option when you need to cook a large amount. It does have a little drain hole here, and there's a drawer that goes there to catch the drippings. It's somewhere in there, and I don't want to fight for it right now, so I'm just going to get a little cup to catch the grease. I don't keep my bacon grease. So this is already pretty janky. I don't keep my bacon grease, but if you keep yours, that's fine. I just got this little ramekin here, and I'm gonna slide it underneath here. You can see there's a little hole there that's supposed to drain, catch any drippings. Okay, so let's see, how do I wanna plug this up so that you guys can see, but it's out of the way? Because I'm gonna try and do two. I'm going to do the cast iron. I think I just heard the microwave go off. So let's see if we can position this. Sorry, loud. Hope you all are doing well today. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. All right, so we got the griddle on. I'll move it I'll leave it in the frame for now. Let me go ahead and put the bacon on here while it's cold, and then we'll go get our hash browns. So I don't know how many strips of bacon everybody eats, but this is just regular Oscar Mayer mega pack. So I'll probably do like half of this. So many different ways to cook bacon. Y'all know when I'm cooking for me, I usually cook in the air fryer. But, you know, for the boys, I need more than just what I would eat. All right, so I try to lift up the bacon kind of gingerly with two hands or run my finger through it so I don't yank it out of the side and stretch the fibers. Especially when it comes out of the fridge cold like that. I mean, it will shrink back up, but you can already hear it going. Let's get our grease trap. Thank you all so much for being here. For the boys, I'm just going to do regular bacon. You know, for me, I like the candy bacon or the Christmas bacon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do the whole griddle. I don't know. 7, 8. If they don't eat it, we'll use it for something. Maybe make a BLT for them later. All right, so we're gonna let that cook up. Let me wash my hands and go get our hash browns. All right, so we've got our hash browns out of the microwave here. You can see they're kind of jiggling in the water. And so it says drain well of excess water. So in order to get that crispy hash brown, we want to make sure that our potatoes are dry. As dry as possible. And I made a little mess in the, let me turn this up. I made a little mess in the guest room moving the hash browns. But I'm just going to put these in the sink in this little steamer basket. And I'm going to put the leftover bacon in a Ziploc bag. All right, it's up as high as it's going to go, so we'll just let the bacon cook low and slow. I never like to put open packages in the fridge, so I do use a lot of Ziploc bags. So for the boys, again, this is, uh-oh, is this going to fit? Oh, it'll stand up. I'm already getting a facial. A bacon facial. All right, so let me wash my hands, try and clean up a little bit of my mess, and then we're going to put the cooktop here, and we're going to get started on the hash browns. All right, so this is the cooktop I'm going to be using. Okay, y'all can see both. Got this on Amazon. My stove does work. Oh dear. My stove does work, but I got this so that you guys can see. So we've got our hash browns drained. You can see they're softer before they were nice and crispy. So you just want to get as much moisture as you can out of them. So let's get our cast iron, and we're going to go ahead and heat up the skillet with oil. Yes, I use my oven for storage, so let me. All right, sorry about that. Y'all know we struggle stream over here. All right, so let's get this bacon turned over and see how it looks on the other side. Hi, Mark from 91. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Pop me. And you can see over camera. I was looking for my tongs that were silicone on the end, but let's go ahead and turn this bacon over. Got me. I'm going to turn it over and turn it down. This is why I like to cook bacon in the air fryer, but comes with the territory. I got some of these all right, I got some of these a little close together. What we cooking this morning, Mark? I'm making bacon, hash browns, and I think some fried eggs for the boys. This is real pork bacon. Y'all know I eat beef bacon, but the boys are back, so I'm cooking for them. Okay, so I've got my cast iron here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and put some, oh, I need to plug it up. And I'm just going to use regular vegetable oil because the coconut oil that I use for me smokes really bad. Hi, Condemnia, how are you? Good to see you, sir. Pearl check? Good. And I got your ladybug dress on. All right, so you know what? Let me use something better. I had some regular like vegetable oil, but the label came off, and I like to show you guys what I'm using. So for the boys, I have this one, this grapeseed oil. I know there's so much about oils. This one I got because it says it's good for high heat cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bacon. I'm gonna move it around because the tips don't look done, but the center is done. But I'm gonna go ahead and line the bottom of the pan with oil. Now, I know on the package it says like heat a large nonstick with 2 tablespoons. This is more than 2 tablespoons, and I'll tell you why. But let me just move this bacon around. I prefer my air fryer bacon, but we'll go ahead and put this on a plate, and I'm gonna crack some eggs. I'm just gonna go ahead and cook them in the bacon grease, y'all. Old school. Now you'll notice with this griddle, yeah, we like the char or we don't like the char. Let me get a plate with a paper towel. So you'll notice on the griddle, I don't know if you can tell, it's plugged in over there. That's where the heat source is. So when you use the griddle, it's going to be hotter, closer to the heat source. So these have cooked faster and more crispy. I'll just move some of the ones towards my end, down towards here. Okay, so our oil is ready. We'll take those off in just a minute. They're looking pretty good. Just want to get a nice brown. Y'all know I can over brown. So this is regular pork bacon for the boys, Oscar Mayer. All right, so our pan is hot. You can see it's smoking here. So these are the hash browns that I have. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in the skillet and leave it. Turn it up. All right. Gonna go ahead and season it. I'll just do a little garlic salt, maybe some pepper. Something with a little color would be nice. I was looking for some like all-purpose or soul food seasoning. Let me take the rest of this bacon off. All right, I think it's looking good. These pieces are nice and crispy, so let's see. Sorry, y'all, I'm coming. I just want to get this bacon off before I burn it. And it is crisping up nicely. I'll show you the ones that I took off. It's still popping me. But that comes with the territory. Hot. Mm. All right, so we're gonna let this cool. And I'm just gonna fry some eggs on the bacon grease. Oh my gosh, so much grease is coming off. I'm just gonna get a little creative. I haven't used this before, Memphis style barbecue seasoning. I'm just thinking, on the potatoes, maybe give it a little bit of sweet and savory. Let me taste it. Is it salty? Yeah, it's got a little salt in it. All right. Let me get started on the eggs. So I'm just gonna fry these eggs. Turn it down just a little bit on the bacon grease. Because once I'm done, it goes in the trash. I don't know about y'all if you save your bacon grease. And we'll go towards the end. How do y'all like your eggs? Over well, over easy? Crack the yolk, don't crack the yolk? All right. We'll go with 4 eggs and we'll leave them intact. Now I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm ready to turn the hash brown. Let me turn it up just a little bit. So what I'm looking for with the hash brown, hey, good morning, Uncle Stu, cooking for the boys. What I'm looking for with the hash brown is you want a nice crisp on the bottom, like almost like a sear, right? You want a nice crispy layer. I think we're getting there. I'm gonna let it sit just a minute. Let me do a light salt and pepper on the eggs for them. Their bacon is looking good. This is regular bacon for the boys. You can see that it's crisp up nicely. Ah, Mark likes scrambled with pepper jack cheese. We can do that. We can make a quick scramble, no problem. I'll do that for me. I'll do and I'm dairy free, so I'll do a shredded goat's cheese for me. But I'll show you a quick scramble, no problem. That's just Himalayan pink salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. Just letting the eggs cook. All right, let's see how our, uh-oh. Let me get a towel, something's beeping. That's never a good sign. I'm just gonna loosen the bottom a little bit. Hopefully I put enough oil. Uh-oh, I can smell it, y'all. I knew it. I tell you what, I let it sit a little too long. Let me just try and turn it over so at least the other side. Woo! Y'all. All right. I'm going to taste, even though presentation is not that great, I'm going to taste for seasoning. Season well. Why is it beeping at me? All right. So their eggs are looking good. I'll just go ahead and turn them over. And Uncle Stu's having boiled eggs. Yummy. Yeah, I saw an egg salad recipe that I want to try. And you're going to send an email. Perfect. All right. I'm going to turn. I just want these to crisp a little bit. I obviously burned a little bit of it, but they're seasoned well. Just move the burned bits to the side, or some of y'all might like it. I was just trying to get like a nice little crispy. Let me turn off the eggs. I'm going to peel some fruit, and I think their breakfast is done. I'll serve it. All right, just let that kind of do its thing. And let's go ahead and get plates for the boys. I'll make something a little bit more, a little less hearty for me. But let me serve them first. Sorry, y'all. I know that's loud. Hey, I'm almost done. You want to say good morning? This is my oldest, Marcus. All right, good morning. All right, so we've got bacon. This is regular Oscar Mayer pork bacon. So I'm just going to give everybody, how many strips of bacon would you like? Three. Three? Okay. All right, that one's a little bit charred. So we got 3 strips of bacon each. And then let's go ahead and do the fried eggs. How many? 2? 2 eggs? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, 2 eggs. I don't know if y'all can see. Ah, Uncle Stu is asking you for an interview.
Why?
Why? He has a show. He likes to have conversations in the community. Whew, yolk is a little bit soft.
It's fine.
It's fine? Okay. All right.
I don't have anything to say.
You don't have anything to say? All right. So y'all can see all this bacon grease that dripped out. Whew. I do not save it. It's going to go. I'm supposed to have a little drawer there, but never in the sink. And then let's put some, we'll keep the hash browns there. We'll just move the charred bits over to the side, but the rest of it looks good. And I'm just going to peel an orange really quick for them. Excuse me. So I keep lots of fruit in the house, apples, oranges, citrus. These were in the fridge. So these are the little easy peel mandarins. You can put them in lunch boxes or whatnot. And yeah, I do peel and cut up fruit. I know, if I have the nails to do it. Ah, he says he wants to interview young men and their perspective on life as they know it. I'll have to ask his dad's permission, Uncle Stu, and we'll see what Marcus.
Interview mine.
I'll send you Uncle Stu's channel and you can see. Uncle Stu, if you have any interviews of young men that you've already done, maybe you can send a sample and I'll talk to his dad. All right, so I'm just going to put, just going to be silly. I don't know, please leave it. Probably from his bike race. So I'm just taking the orange slices. Do you want the yogurt you asked for? I can, I'll make a little, that's what I'll do. I'll put a little yogurt on the side for you with the orange slices.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Because you asked for yogurt and I bought it, but y'all haven't eaten it. So I don't want it to go bad.
Okay.
Okay, so let me make a quick parfait and then we'll put the, I know, little yogurt cup. Okay, so this is just regular. I always like to serve a fruit with it. This is just regular Walmart vanilla yogurt. Y'all know I don't eat dairy, and y'all look at this. 16 grams of added sugar. So, for the boys, okay, Marcus is a swimmer, y'all know that. So he eats massive amounts. But they're growing boys, whether you have athletes or not. That's how mom raised me. You just need to feed your family. But yogurt is something, as much as I love dairy, not only does it not love me back, so I'm just putting some yogurt. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm just taking some yogurt and I'm putting it in a little cup for them. This is just plain vanilla. You could doctor it up with whatever you want. Top it with strawberries. I'm going to just top it with their mandarin oranges. But yogurt is one of those things, dairy in general, yogurt in particular, that has a lot of, I left a little bit of orange skin on there, sugar. And so, I know Uncle Stu has shared his journey. And y'all know I used to be pre-diabetic. Let's see, let's get some hash browns. Keep them in the plate until time to serve. Try and make them look nice. Oh, they like ketchup. But yeah, if you eat a lot of dairy, just be mindful you may be consuming a lot more sugar than you think, especially if it's like not sweet, but milk has a lot of sugar. I'm having a hard time peeling, y'all. Milk has a lot of sugar. So let me make these plates for the boys, and then we'll see what Maggie's gonna eat today. I still got time before service. Taught both boys how to cook. They say it tastes better when I do it. But, everybody likes to have a plate made for them, and just having the fruit easy if you want to get your kids to eat, more fruit or whatnot. Sometimes when they were little, I'd make little smiley faces and happy faces with the fruit. But now, just kind of putting it at their fingertips, right? So just if you have time to just peel an orange, and you can use things that they may not like. Uh-oh, we lost our overhead view. You can use it as a vehicle for stuff that you do like. So if you have a hard time eating vegetables, like I have a yellow pepper over there, make a stuffed pepper, right? Stuff it with the stuff that you like. Yeah, stuff it with the stuff. Okay, so we've got one plate done. Let me kind of move this so y'all can see. Whoa. Oh, I need to put some ketchup on the side for them. They like ketchup. All right, so let's get Alex's hash browns. Try and camouflage the crispy bits. I let it sit on the bottom a little too long, or my heat was too high, but I tasted them, the hash browns. Always taste your food, unless it's raw, but before you serve it to someone. Little food styling there. Get a little texture. And then, when you have kids, you want to make sure that, everybody gets kind of the same amount. Y'all know how it goes. You don't want to hear, he got more. These look like man plates, right? Man food around here. And we're going to get all of it. All right. And I'll let y'all see. Move the cooktop. So there's one plate. There's another plate. All right. Have a great morning, Uncle Stu. I'll look at your comments. Ooh, we'll see about that. We'll see if their dad wants to come up for air. I did ask his permission before, bringing the boys in the cooking show. So I don't know. All right, boys. All right, a little cupcake tin. I know it looks kind of janky, but just for a little side of ketchup. I try to make everybody's plate look exactly, well, kind of exactly the same. I don't know what y'all eat on your hash browns. Let me take a quick picture before they come down. But yeah, breakfast for the boys. All these pictures go on my community tab. Let's see. Some with the flash, some without. Get in there. Turn. All right. So their breakfast is done. So you all can see we have hash browns for the boys, a side of ketchup, 2 fried eggs, yogurt with orange slices, and then some Oscar Mayer bacon. All right, so dun dun dun. Your breakfast is ready. Let me let them come get their plates so Maggie can make hers. One moment. Okay, so we're gonna let them come get their food. I'm sure they'll say it tastes fine. This isn't anything extraordinary. I like to say I've been cooking since 1842, right? But now what am I gonna eat? Mark, let me know if you're still with me, if you want the scrambled with cheese. Let me start getting my stuff together. You know, oh, Mark is still with us? Okay. Um, it's like everybody's hungry then. Take your time if you want to. Somebody will take this plate. Oh, we lost our overhead camera. All right, so Mark wants scrambled with pepper jack cheese. All right, let me let them come get their plates, and then I will clean off my cast iron and thinking about an omelet, but let's see. All right, let me just let them clean up and come. Maybe I'll do that buffalo mozzarella. I don't know. I'm waiting on you. Can you come get your plate, please?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You just need to get a fork. You want to taste it and say anything? If you don't want to, that's fine. Is your brother in the shower, or do you know? All right, how is everything? Let me go get the other one so I can make my breakfast.
It's good.
It's good? Alex, breakfast is ready. All right, you can go to the table if you want to, because I need to make mine. Omelet would be delicious. Okay. So the other one is, if I had $1 for all the times I've rushed home to make food for them and then they're slow dragging, I'm like, psh. We had an Airbnb guest once that was like, okay. All right, your breakfast is ready. If you want to taste it and say anything, if not, that's fine.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, introduce yourself. This is my youngest, Alex.
Well, I was gonna say what she said.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm her youngest son, Alex. My nickname for this channel is Alex. I don't know which one to look at.
It's fine. Just whatever you want to do is fine.
I'm the substitute taste tester. She made me my own apron, so
That's right. You do have an apron
That's
when you cook with
yay.
Nana.
so it's time for me to eat the food.
Okay.
I'll get out your way.
That's fine. All right, so we got a request for an omelet. And we got a request for scrambled with cheese. So I'm gonna do both. Mark, I'm gonna do a scramble with cheese for you. Just a quick. I'll show. It's yummy. You want to tell them, or not?
It's crunchy.
Oh, you like it?
It's got that sweetness.
Oh,
but-
so I put the barbecue seasoning on there. That's probably what you're tasting.
And then tasted kind of peppery.
Peppery? Okay. All right, well, I'm glad you like it. All right, kiddos. So let me just clean this off. We're going to do a quick scramble with cheese. I'll show you guys my technique for a quick scramble. And then Belle sent me over an omelet recipe that I'm going to try. We've got some time. You guys got enough room, or do I need to move the table? Okay. I'm just wiping off the bacon grease for now, after it got me. And then we'll clean up later. I always clean as I go. Hope you all are doing well. My former mother. Nana's on. You boys want to come say hi, Nana? When my mom is on. Oh, Nana saw the breakfast. So Alex is here. You want to say hi, Nana?
Hey, Nana. I like the tuna sandwich. It was good.
Oh, she packed you a tuna sandwich?
Yeah, we used in the fridge for Nana.
Okay, let me clean up. You can go ahead and eat. Marcus is coming to say hi, and then I'm going to make a scramble with cheese, and then I'm going to make an omelet for me.
Hi now.
Hi, Nana. All right. You can go ahead and eat your food. I guess she was watching, but hi, Mom.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to clean off the counter. The boys like hash browns, I don't eat starchy foods like that. I mean, of course, when the boys are here, I still cook all the stuff for the family, but that is an easier way to, just kind of fill up tummies, right? Let me wash my hands. All right, so I'm going to bring my cooktop back. So, Mark, you might not be able to see. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, you can see how I'm actually scrambling. Ooh, Nana's going to have her Ghanaian porridge. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back onto the cooktop, and I'm going to get a little small... Hey, Jason. Thank you so much for being here. So good to see you. Jason is... Oh gosh, part of the mix, which is Kevin Samuels, God rest the Godfather, God rest his soul. His private Facebook group where people are, able to mix and mingle. So thank you so much for being here. Just made breakfast for the boys. Now I'm going to make a scramble and an omelet. Hi, and Alan, thank you so much for being here. If you want to see the over camera view, you can head on over to YouTube. I'm going to show you guys a technique for an easy scrambled egg, and then I'll make an omelet, and we'll be done in about 30, 40. We'll go to service. And I need to make some coffee too. All right. Yes, absolutely. R.I.P. The Godfather was ahead of his time, right? All right, so let me get another.
Wait, what?
And yes, I use my oven for storage. So. You need anything?
Who died?
Not right now. Can we talk later? All right. So I'm using my, good morning, my dear. Thank you for being here. All right, so I'm going to use the little small cast iron. You saw I just used the big one for the hash browns for the boys. Hi, good morning, Monica. Thank you so much for being here. Lauren is present. Thank you, my dear. You're going to attempt a chaffle. Absolutely. Let me know how you're going to have it. Are you going to do sweet like a waffle or savory like toast? Okay, so for this you need I'll do an egg scramble and an egg white omelet. All right, y'all can hear the plates are clanging back over there, so the food must be good. Good morning, my dear. So I saw a technique on my robot device that's always giving me cooking tips. If you have you can set your preferences, and you all may or may not know that I'm on social and I follow all of the chefs, home chefs and professional chefs. I am not a professional chef, so a lot of my feed and a lot of the stuff that comes up on my screensaver and wallpaper is food related because I like to explore. And I saw a technique for scrambling eggs, so I'm going to show you, Mark, how I scramble. And I know you wanted pepper jack cheese. I don't have pepper jack cheese, but I do have a buffalo mozzarella. And I'll do it with a little bit of chive. I usually have a goat's milk pepper jack cheese. I'm gonna check one more time and see if I have it. You're gonna do the sweet chaffle with a corned beef hash. Yummy. Have some for me. All right. I don't have the pepper jack, so we'll just go with it. So you have your skillet. All you need are eggs. All you really need are eggs, a liquid of your choice, and butter. I'm going to add cheese and I'm going to add chives to doctor it up a little bit so you'll see it look nice on the plate. So here is the technique. So you want to get your egg. We'll do 2. The eggs are going to kind of double in volume, so that's why I'm like, should I do 1 or 2? I've got 1 left in this container, so we'll just do 1. All done? You want to show your plate?
I couldn't finish it all.
You can't finish it all? Okay, that's fine.
I couldn't eat the egg.
Marcus wants the bacon. All right. And the extra egg? Okay, no problem. But you ate the hash browns and the fruit? All right. Can you put socks and shoes on? Because we'll be going to service after this, please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so we'll just do 1 egg for this scramble.
Just
So the ratio is 1 to 1. So 1 tablespoon of liquid for every egg. So since I'm going to do 1 egg, I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of almond milk. That gives it a little bit of creaminess, you'll see. I used to just scramble eggs, just the eggs, but you can add milk and other things to it to make it extra fluffy. So we're going to go with 1 egg. The process is the same. You would just scale it up or down. So I'm just cracking the egg in my little gravy boat. Oh, can you empty the trash for me, please? Well, actually, wait, because it'll be noisy. I'll need y'all to either do trash or recycling. So I'm just starting with 1 egg, and I'm going to beat it. I use a chopstick. You can use whatever you have. You really want to beat the egg well so that you don't have any yellow and white separated. You want to try and have it as homogeneous as possible. All done? You want to show your plate? You can put it in the sink. You need more? Marcus is done. All right, thank you. Can you put in the sink, please? All right. So you can see I've beaten my egg here. And you can stay down here until...
Excuse me.
All right, so I'll beat it one more time, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on the skillet. And then you want to put butter in your pan. So if you can have regular butter, have some for me. Still hungry? You want some more yogurt? Okay, so you all know that I use the Delamere goat's butter. Cooks like, tastes like, looks like butter. It's just made from goat's milk because I avoid cow dairy. I'm sensitive to it, but this could be regular butter for you. So let's turn this on. One thing about the skillet, I love it. It goes from 0 to 10, but it starts at 5, so you have to be intentional about turning it down if you don't want it too high. I said skillet, but I meant cooktop. So I'm just gonna get a pat of butter. How much butter? I don't know. You want enough to kind of coat the pan so you don't have any dry spots. Thank you, Mom. All right, so we're gonna salt our egg that we just beat. So this is my Himalayan pink salt. You can use whatever salt that you like. And then the key, because you want to get in here before your butter browns too much, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of liquid. So I'm using almond milk. I know it sounds weird. If you can have dairy, use regular milk. This is my unsweet almond milk. So I'm just gonna pour a tablespoon. If it's 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons. 3 and 3, 4 and 4. You see how it goes. So I just have 1 tablespoon. It's hard to see. All right. So our butter is melted, and you want to get in here before the butter browns. It goes from solid to liquid to sizzling pretty quickly. I'm going to do 1 more beat just to mix it all up. Then we're going to pour, and we're going to let it set for just a minute. You're going to leave it until the edges start to set. You see how it's starting to bubble a little bit and turn white around the edges? So this is how I taught Alex. Then I'm going to get a spatula, and you just move it like a bulldozer. Uh-oh, I went over too much. So you just gotta go from side to side. And really, you can stop. You can stop when you're done, but it's to your level of doneness. You want this scrambled egg?
No.
No? Okay. No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So, depending on how you like your eggs, but it's like soft and creamy. So now, what I'll do, let me go ahead and turn this off. So this is the buffalo mozzarella. This is mozzarella, fresh mozzarella made from buffalo milk. I can have that.
What? Buffalo?
So if you would have like a caprese salad, like real Italian, you can see, and then all I do is it just pulls really easily.
Wet cheese.
Wet cheese, yeah. I know it sounds weird. So that could be your pepper jack, that could be whatever. We'll let it just kind of melt down for a second. That might be a lot for just 1 egg, but if you like it inside, then you could have put it inside. I like to see it. Smells amazing. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little chives on top. So these are the dry chives. You can do the fresh if you have it. Do you want to taste it to see what it tastes like?
Don't want your food.
I'm sorry?
Don't want your food. I'm just curious.
You're just curious?
Those are chives?
Yeah, so if you like onion, if you like a little bit of the onion flavor, I love chives because they do kind of give you a little bit of that light onion flavor. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on a plate with some bacon. So you can see our mozzarella is starting to melt. Fresh mozzarella for me, it could be the cheese of your choice. And hey, Tanya, thank you so much for being here. You can pair it with bacon. I got a couple burnt pieces here, but just for just for like a quick breakfast. So I will taste this. Let me take a quick picture because if it's good, then I'll be like, man, I should have taken a picture. And then I'm going to make one more thing. I'll make the omelet for me. Hi, Always Slowly. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, you can see the over camera view. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. One moment, please. All right. All right. So let's take a quick taste. Oh. Oh, hi, Wilbur. Thank you for being here. All right. All right. So let's see how our little egg scramble tastes. So again, this could be water. It could be oil. It could be, I use almond milk. But your eggs are going to have a nice, even before the cheese, they're going to have a nice creaminess to them. I don't know if y'all can, you can't really see, but. Oh my God. I haven't had real bacon in a while. I had some leftover Oscar Mayer from the boys, kind of salty. But thank you, Lauren. Lauren says, the boys' breakfast looks good, Mom. Thank you. Lauren looks too pretty to eat. Thank you. And you know, that's been a big part of it for me is one moment. The creaminess of the fresh mozzarella. Use the cheese of your choice. But one egg. God, that bacon is salty. Woo. But I don't know if you can see. It's so yummy. Even if you don't add cheese to it, it's a great way to have a nice fluffy scramble. So Mark from 91, I hope you were able to see that. Oh, your breakfast was ready? Mm-hmm. But, you know, eating like small on a salad plate, nice little portion. Mm. Mm. Okay, 2 down, 1 more to go. God, that bacon, y'all. Woo. 1 strip of pork bacon, and that's enough. You know, when you avoid, like, I don't have to. Mark says it smells good. Oh, thank you. Um, whew. When you don't eat, and look, I'm not the food police, y'all. Eat what you like. But like when you don't eat something, you know, for a while and then you eat it again, you're like, wow, that was a lot. Tanya wants to know where I got the cheese. Great question. Whole Foods, and it was hard to find. So if you guys are trying to avoid dairy, you know that I use goat's milk cheese, sheep's milk cheese, and then this latest one for me I'm really excited about is buffalo milk cheese. So you can see here it's Boof Creamery, and it says petite cherry tomato size. If y'all saw my episode where I did the caprese salad, I got the big ball of cheese and then sliced it between tomato with olive oil and salt, just like in Italy with fresh basil. But you can see here fresh mozzarella cheese made from grass-fed buffalo. So I'm not a doctor, y'all, but you know, I love dairy. It just doesn't love me back. When I eat all that other stuff, I have a lot of joint pain and inflammation, and plus the weight gain. So I pretty much eat dairy-free, sugar-free, and gluten-free. But these other cheeses, like I like to call my substitutes, have opened up a world of, excuse me, you can still have the cheese experience with something that, for me, your body processes better. All right. Val sent me a message yesterday. Val, not Val, I was talking to Val. Val sent me a message yesterday about an omelet that she made that was really yummy using the leftover. It was supposed to be a chicken meatball, but I made a turkey meatball. So I'm going to tell you guys what she had. We're going to get the ingredients. We're going to make it. And that's going to be my breakfast. I'll make a smaller one because I already had something. But it just smelled amazing. And I mean, it looked amazing. Sounded amazing. But I'm going to make some coffee first. And I'm going to clean out my cast iron really quick. It's still got the boys' hash browns in it. It's not the end of the world, but I just clean as I go. So let me clean up. And I will do the omelet with egg whites. So we have a little variety today. And Demi, I don't know if you're still on, but I got these yesterday. It made me think about you and Veggie Tales. I don't know if anybody knows about that. Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales. All right, focus, Maggie. Let's clean the cooktop. Can you not sing, please? Thank you. Did you brush your hair? Okay. Oh no, I got a little burn on here. Let's let that soak for just a second and I'll clean the countertop. I just clean as I go. All right. Corned beef hash. I haven't had that. I don't know, God, probably decades. I'm not really, I do like corned beef. But what is the hash? It's like with potatoes. Is that what corned beef hash is? It's corned beef and hash browns? I didn't know. Condemia's eating asparagus right now. I love it. Ooh, and Alan, thank you for being here, my dear. And Alan says, watching you eat, Maggie, makes us social eaters grab a bite to eat with me. Okay, but is that a good thing? Now, if you want to eat and cook along, absolutely. But I don't want to make you guys overeat. I know what you mean. It's like you're not hungry until you see somebody else eating something, then you're like, ooh, ah, oh. Okay, let me wash my hands. All right, so Vel sent me a message yesterday. I don't think she would mind me sharing because I told her I was going to make it today. I'll do a little bit of a twist. We'll do egg whites. So she says, I have to tell you about my heavenly breakfast today. And let's see, it was a fluffy omelet. I stuffed it with 3 diced up chicken meatballs, diced cherry tomatoes, shredded cheese, drizzled a little hot sauce on it, and it was so good. Okay. Okay. So in case anybody missed, we did make a loaded chicken meatball a couple episodes ago, and it was really good. It called for ground chicken. I used ground turkey, bacon, ranch seasoning. I used beef bacon, onion, and maybe some other stuff. So I'm gonna get 3 of those, and we'll cut those up. So this would be a good way to repurpose food. If y'all were with me for that episode, I had so much and the boys weren't here. So these are the leftover chicken meatballs, turkey meatballs. So I'm gonna take 3 of these. They should warm up nicely. I'm just gonna cut them up. So she diced up her meatballs. So let's just cut in half, cut in half, cut in half, and cut in half. So this could be a good substitute for like a sausage because it's got that seasoning and everything in it. Corned beef hash is with diced tomatoes. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I know that's popular, like probably here in the South. So we're just cutting the turkey meatballs into small pieces so that, you know, when we bite into them, you get a little bit of everything, right? So that's still kind of big for me, so I'm just going to use the rocking motion and just kind of go through them. Kind of like imagine sausage crumbles. But you can leave them, you know, whatever size that you like, if you like them. This is a kind of a lot of meat for just 3 meatballs. But it doesn't matter. You just want to kind of get each of the pieces about the same size so you don't have big chunks and then small crumbles. And then you can save this stuff, save this. All right, sorry guys, I try to catch it. You can also buy, what I was just saying is you can also buy the butterball turkey sausage already crumbled up. And that's good. You can toss it on top of a pizza or in an omelet like we're gonna do. All right, so that's pretty good. And then she also said cherry tomato. Whew. So this is what we have for our chicken meatballs. So I have some grape tomatoes. Did she say diced or sliced? She diced them. So we have some cherry tomatoes. Let's grab the ones that are starting to wrinkle so we can use them up. We don't want to waste. Groceries are expensive. All right, so we'll go with 3 tomatoes. 3 meatballs, 3 tomatoes. This will give us a nice pop of color. All right, let me rinse these off. And since it's all going into the same place, I'll just use the same cutting board. But if you are, especially if this were raw meat, you definitely want to either, you know, wash it, flip it to the side, or just get another cutting board altogether. All right, so little tomato. Try to put the flat side down, makes it easier. Usually when I use cherry tomato, I just keep them whole. Ray Ranger Bear, thank you so much. $2 super chat. Thank you so much for being here and being generous. Love your food, Maggie. Jackfruit versus meat for you. Okay, yeah, absolutely. If you guys are vegetarian or vegan, you could absolutely substitute this with a different protein. I didn't mean to get them in 3 different sizes, but yeah. Thank you so much. Y'all, Maggie the substitute teacher is only 6 months old. You know, I've been cooking since 1842 when Nana taught me. And, you know, I always used to just take pictures of my food and post it on social. If you look at my Instagram or anything, you will see I got pictures of food scrolling all the way back. And people just used to say, oh, you're really good at that. You should make a cookbook because you do need a cookbook, right? It's coming, y'all. All right, don't want to get the tomatoes too mushy. 3 meatballs, 3 tomato. And when I came across Lead Attorney, he's like, if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel because you have life experience that people need to know. And for anybody, I forgot to say, Mom has got a new series coming. I'm working on Moms, and I'll show you guys the thumbnail. Story time with Nana, life lessons from an African grandma. So those of you that are Nana fans, those of you that are Nana fans, stay tuned. And we're going to be recording some stuff that you guys can hear about her upbringing and the way she raised me and my brother with my dad and just all of that. So more to come. We're working it out. All right, so Vel's not here. I think I'll just use the buffalo mozzarella again unless anybody wants me to use the goat's cheese. But let me get my cooktop cleaned up. I'll leave this here because I think that's all she put in it. She said diced up 3 chicken meatballs, diced cherry tomatoes, and shredded cheese. I'm going to use this fresh mozzarella drizzled with a little hot sauce. Okay, so let's see if our cooktop is ready. Y'all, omelets can be really easy. Just grab what you have on hand. Oh, you love the thumbnail, and Alan, thank you so much. Yeah, mom is awesome, and it's important for anybody new here. Hi, Linda Ballard. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to hop over to YouTube, you can find me, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, and you can see the over camera view. But yeah, y'all know, just come from humble beginnings, small immigrant family, and mom's got we all have a story to tell, right? But mom's got a very unique one, so we'll be showcasing that. It'll be I don't think she minds me saying, but she was starting to write a book with like life lessons and her recipes for me and the boys. And then health challenges kind of slowed her down. So I was like, hey, you can just narrate it, and we'll either do like a playlist of videos or audiobook or an actual book. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to use my cast iron. I need to rinse it out. All right, so our cooktop is ready. So I use this for the boys' hash browns. So I'm just gonna rinse it under hot water and see if I can just get the potato off of there. No soap, no dishwashing detergent. I have just a little plastic brush if anything's stuck on there. Sorry guys, I know that's loud. Hot as you can get it. So we've got it cleaned up. Now you need to dry it well. Hey Mona, good morning my dear. So dry it well. If you don't dry it well, it will rust, and you don't want that. Both sides. And then I get my coconut oil. It could be olive oil, it could be any oil of your choice. I have my coconut oil already in this little sprayer. So I just spray it well all the way to the handle, the top, and the bottom. And then ideally, you would let it just kind of sit so it's nice and seasoned. But I'm going to cook with it. All right, so let's wipe this down. So I'm going to use egg whites in the carton, just pourable egg whites. So this will go pretty quickly. And then, of course, you could use a fruit of your choice. Maybe I'll peel an orange for me. Maybe with some of my yogurt. All right, so let's turn this on. The coconut oil that's been approved for me has a low smoke point, so it gets kind of smoky. Not a fan of that, but yeah, I'm trying to get the rest of this weight off, so I'm trying to be, really strict. All right. Maybe if I put the butter in there, it won't be too bad. So I've got the cast iron, and we'll turn it on. That's the problem. I have to remember to turn it down low. You know how a regular stove, you kind of turn and you go from 0 to 10? This starts, higher than you think. So I'm going to go back in with the goat's butter. So this is an actual package, Delamere goat's butter. I get this at Whole Foods, or you can buy online. I've got one that's already, I use it all the time. So for butter, again, you want enough to completely coat the whole pan. You don't want any dry spots. So depending on the size of the pan, it could be 1 pat of butter or a tablespoon. Not enough to fill it to fry, but enough so that you don't have any dry spots. So this goes from 0 to 10, so I would say medium low just because it gets hot really fast. Ah! And didn't I say I was going to make coffee? All right. So I've got our mozzarella, and we have the diced chicken meatball and diced cherry tomato. This is Vale's creation. So once your butter melts down like this, you see it's already starting to sizzle. I just grab the handle and I just kind of move it around so that there's no dry spots on the pan, right? I just look to make sure that every part of it is kind of greased up. All right, now I'm gonna do an egg white omelet. You could do the eggs just like we did. You could beat them. I'm just gonna use the egg whites in the carton. This is what I have. I think it's Walmart or something, but just liquid egg whites in the carton. For an omelet, you want it to fill the size of the pan. So hopefully I have enough in here. It's feeling kind of light. All right, pretty good. It's a little bit less, but here's the key. When you're using whole eggs, let me move this back. It's gonna sit. When you're using whole eggs or liquid egg whites, it's gonna take the shape of the pan. So if you're not doing a lot, which is fine, just use a smaller pan just like I did for this egg. Because you can use the rim of the pan to kind of help you keep your shape. All right, so you see our egg whites are starting to cook white. I'll season just a little bit, just salt and black pepper. One of our scholars says lemon pepper on eggs, and it's actually pretty tasty. A little bit of an acquired taste, but it's good. So Himalayan pink salt and fresh cracked black pepper to your liking. All right, so I'm just gonna watch this and let it set while I make my coffee. What I'm looking for, you see the egg whites that were clear, it's starting to turn white. So I want the whole thing, see how it's still kind of jiggling on the sides? I want it to go white all the way around. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm centered on the heat source. All right, pull this down a little bit. All right. Now, if I put my toppings in here now, you can do that, but it'll turn more into a scramble. I'm gonna try and make an omelet that I fold. So you want the eggs to kind of set and be, solid or as solid as you can. Solid as a rock. Dun 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 dun. You didn't ask for that. But you want your eggs to kind of set and be solid. So you see how they're starting to bubble up a little bit? I'm keeping an eye on that. I don't want the bubbles to burst through and pop through and make a hole in my omelet. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. May need to turn it up a little because you see I've still got some liquid here. I'll give it just a minute. And we'll brew some coffee. Let's put our goat's butter away. But in case anybody wants to screenshot, Whole Foods, Delamere goat's butter. Cooks like, looks like, tastes like butter, just made from goat's milk instead of cow dairy, so you can avoid dairy. Alright, I better not get distracted. Y'all know how I can burn stuff. Alright, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. The egg whites are pretty set, but you can see we still got a little bit of liquid there. So I wanted it to try and get a little set, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do, Belle said she did her chicken meatballs and diced cherry tomato. So this is 3 of our chicken meatballs loaded, it's turkey meatballs, and 3 diced tomato. If that's not enough, you can add more tomato. Or you could substitute any veggie that you like. Ah, yeah. See how it's starting to percolate a little bit now? That's good. All right, so I'm going to turn it down. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my ingredients on half of the omelet. This is just my technique, y'all. I am not a professional. Woo! Yeah, it's starting to bubble up. All right. So turkey meatballs going in. That's a lot. I don't know how many meatballs they'll use. I got some pieces that are kind of big. And then cherry tomato going in. Mom says we need at least 3 colors on our plate. So I feel like I need some green, right? Some chives, um, green onion. Looking pretty good so far. Then I'm just going to do the fresh mozzarella that I already have. You could do your shredded pepper jack for Mark from 91. You could do whatever cheese you like. So I'm going back in with the fresh buffalo cheese mozzarella. So let me turn this down. This is a fresh mozzarella in a salt solution, just like the caprese salad, or if you have any authentic Italian dishes. So this is balls of fresh mozzarella. Hi, Dottie girl. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm just gonna pinch and put. You guys can see the texture. Hopefully you can. Oh, can you see? I don't know. Okay, you can kind of see the texture. It's like nice and creamy. So it's not as soft as like a cream cheese. I'm gonna do 2. It's not as soft as a cream cheese, but it's not as dry as like a Parmesan or cheddar cheese. I love this stuff, and it's approved for me. So this is mozzarella made from buffalo milk. I know, y'all. Sheep's milk, buffalo milk, goat's milk, but it's nice and fresh, and it's not as strong as goat milk at all. Okay, so we got our turkey meatballs, diced tomato, and cheese of your choice. So now comes the hard part, right? This is the part. It's scary to flip a pancake. Let's see, y'all. Okay, so if we did a good job and we let our, yeah, if we buttered it well or oiled it well, then it shouldn't stick to the bottom. And if we gave the egg, this is egg whites for me, it could be egg for you. Drum roll, I know, right? I'm nervous, y'all. But I love doing it for y'all because even if we mess it up, it's okay. But if you let your egg set before you put your toppings in, I'm just gonna kind of go around and make sure that it's coming up nicely. Nothing is kind of stuck. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Try not to break it. So you can use a mitt and kind of use gravity, lift it up a little bit and get up underneath there. And use gravity to kind of help you. Ideally, I wanted the whole thing to flip over, but what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make a trifold. Because if I could try to like peel it off, but I don't want to break it. Use gravity to help you with one hand, underhanded. And then I just kind of scoot it back. Well, you know what? That actually, hold up. Little food styling. All right, we got it. Whew. Now I had to turn the skillet down really low. Since everything is cooked, really all that we want is for it to warm over and the cheese to melt. So I'm gonna leave it on 1 because this electric cooktop, it heats up really fast. Let me see if I can make a yogurt cup for me and a cup of coffee, and then my food will be ready. Ta-da! Thank you. Y'all are cheering me on. I need it, right? All right, so let's clean up and make a cup of coffee. All right, I'll make a quick yogurt for me so it's still sizzling and you can see, I can see it sizzling. So I just want it to melt down. Well done. Oh, thank you. Oh, Condemnia, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. All right. All right, so I'm gonna make a quick fruit parfait for me, and then we'll do the coffee last. We're just gonna let it simmer on low. But yeah, that's the key. Oil or butter it well, and let your eggs set, and use gravity. Tilt this thing up to help you, okay? All right, so you saw the boys had regular, like plain vanilla yogurt. You know I don't eat dairy, so I'm gonna do my substitutes. Thank you so much, Dottie girl. Thank you so much, and Alan. I love the cheers. So I think this came from Sprouts or Whole Foods, another substitution. So this is yogurt that I'm gonna have, goat milk yogurt, plain, so yogurt made from goat's milk. There are plant-based yogurts. You could do almond milk yogurt, coconut milk yogurt, all of that. This one does have a little bit of a twang to it, but zero added sugar. It does have some natural sugar. So I'll show you my little hack. If you can have dairy, you can do this with Greek yogurt, which is nice and thick, but has a little bit of a, you know what I mean. All right. So it looks just like regular creamy yogurt. All right. So I'm just gonna scoop some in here. Kind of has like a sour cream. And if you taste it, it's good, but y'all, I got a fix for you. All right. So I'm greedy, so I want it all. All right, so here's the hack. And you can do this with any yogurt. This is a great way to avoid sugar. Linda Ballard says, Maggie, are you teaching lead attorney how to cook? I'm teaching everybody how to cook. I think lead knows how to cook. Don't y'all think lead attorney knows how to cook? No. If he asks me, of course I will teach him, but I would not impose. Okay. So we got our plain yogurt. Could be Greek yogurt, plant-based yogurt, unsweetened. I'm looking for my vanilla, but this is where we're going to add our skinny syrups. All right, this is melting nicely. This is nicely. I'll just do this simple syrup. I was looking for vanilla. I have so many of them. I'm going to top it. Oh, I do see some vanilla bean. Classy breakfast. Thank you, my dear. Oh, this is vanilla bean pumpkin. All right, I'll just do regular vanilla. Y'all know these are my skinny syrups. I went to visit Mom yesterday to work on her memoirs, and I left my skinny syrup there. I think we're good. Y'all can hear it still sizzling. These are the little portable ones that I keep in the car. So these are my flavor bursts, 0 sugar, 0 calorie. They have them in vanilla, mocha, caramel. I buy all of my coffees and teas unsweet. If I'm at McDonald's with the kids, I get $1 unsweet tea. They do have it. You just have to ask. And then I put my own sugar-free sweetener in there. So all I'm going to do is a squirt. A little bit goes a long way. Then I'm going to stir it. You could do this with strawberry flavor. You could do this with mocha flavor. You could do this, whatever skinny syrup that you have, put it in your plain yogurt so you have the sweet, creamy yogurt taste without all the extra calories. So that's a little yogurt hack that I do. And if the goat's milk yogurt or sheep's milk yogurt is a little tangy for you, this kind of takes away a lot of that bite. Woo, 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 woo. So good. Nice and creamy. Then I have some fresh blueberries. Just gonna grab a handful of these, rinse them off, and top my yogurt. Absolutely, Monica. That's what I'm here to do. So a little handful of berries. Uh-oh. This could be sliced strawberries. It could be the orange slices that I had for the boys. You know, we could decorate and do all kinds of stuff. I think I want some more. Greedy. Who else is on Team Greedy? Y'all know how we are. I usually only eat about 2 meals a day, so to me they're pretty big. And you know, I eat, you know, more protein, so my meals hold me than, you know, the sugary stuff that we used to have. A little bit more. All right, so let's get in here and plate and taste so we can see how Vel's chicken meatball omelet is. Condemnions on Team Greedy. Exactly, yeah. Own it, y'all. Look, ever since I've been on my health and wellness journey and I was told, I didn't make the coffee, but it's fine. Is it fine? Mm. You know, it's like, you can have this, but you can't have that. I'm like, oh, okay. Watch me. Isn't there a blow your mind song? I don't know it right now. I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind. Was it Eve? Blow your mind. Something, something. I don't know. Let's play it, y'all. I wish I had a black plate so it would pop, but they're all gone, all dirty. All right, did I toss my same thing as far as getting the omelet out? Use gravity to help you. Is it still hot? Woo, yeah, still hot. Okay. Now I do have a little bit of liquid here. I don't want it on my plate to be watery, so I'm just doing this in the sink. I'm just gonna blot, you know, the liquid, whether it's butter or oil or whatever, so my omelet comes out nice and clean. I'm just holding it in the sink like this. All right, I got most of it. Ooh, this cast iron's heavy. That way when I get, ah. A little bit of food styling. We got a little bit out, which is fine. Get the rest of it. Oh, she said hot sauce. Ah, let me get the hot sauce. I'll put the hot sauce on top. If you miss the plate, that's fine. Hot sauce. All right, I don't know if y'all have a preference. Y'all can choose. Do y'all want Cholula or you want Louisiana? I'm gonna make my coffee in a tumbler because I'm gonna eat this quickly and then we're gonna go to service. But y'all can let me know Louisiana or Cholula, and then I'm gonna take a bite. Got my travel tumbler. Of course, my Keurig is out of water. I feel like there's this empty spot on my plate. Okay, and Alan says Louisiana. You got it, my dear. Alkaline drops in the tumbler. Same vanilla flavor burst in the tumbler. Ah, dairy-free creamer. I'm using this Nut Pods almond and coconut French vanilla unsweet dairy-free. If you can have half and half, have some for me. I like it light and creamy. I know. So alkaline drops, plant-based creamer. It's only 10 calories. Oh, it doesn't show. I was just saying it's only 10 calories and 0 sugar. That's another place you get a lot of extra sugar, that dairy, y'all. Donut shop coffee, little knockoff Dunkin' Donuts. Put this under the Keurig, brew into that. All right. Oh, Mama eats last. Louisiana. Let's see. Whew. Hot sauce, cherry tomato, chicken meatball, egg white. A little dark from the cast iron, but it's all flavor. Blueberries and yogurt. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. All right. Got a taste. Vel's chicken meatball creation. Alex, 5 minutes. Oh, Marcus, 5 minutes. All right. Coffee is done. I'll take it with me. Oh, so good. All right, y'all. Let's get in here. I'm going to put tomato, the cheese, the hot sauce. Oh, it's falling apart. Hold up. It's all in there. Oh, God.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Okay.
Why aren't you okay?
Y'all, I was a little heavy-handed with the hot sauce, but mama. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Y'all. Remember those meatballs have like ranch in them? Whew, that Louisiana got me. And I was greedy. Let me have some meatballs. I mean, some meatballs, some yogurt. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Woo! I'm going in for more. You would have ketchup? And Alan says, have you tried Louisiana Trappy Bull? No, I haven't. Let me tell you this about hot sauce. Growing up with Nana in an African family, my mom makes everything hot. It is burning. She would make spaghetti for the boys, and you know, they're biracial, and so they get red, and they be sweating and be like, Nana, she said, oh, but is it hot? And you're like, I'm dying right now. So that's how I grew up. Hated it. When I got pregnant with my first, I avoided hot sauce too. Y'all, it's really good. I don't know if you can see everything in there. When I was expecting my first, Slim Shady. Mmm, so good. I remember I was at work, going through the cafeteria. You get your tray, and then you know how you get to the condiments at the end. And I got fried chicken, because that's my favorite. That's why I gotta get this weight off. And before I'm talking to people, before I know it, I just grabbed the hot sauce with the fried chicken, just put it all over. And I look at my plate and I was like, what did I do? I was so mad. Had bought this fried chicken, doused it with hot sauce. Sat down after years of avoiding pepper, tore it up. Swim Shady came out. The hotter, the better. Takis. Sorry, y'all. I'm hurrying. I'm trying to get to service. I usually sit down with y'all, but yeah, Marcus loves spicy food. He's sweating, nose is running. My mom is like, that's my African grandbaby. And I'm like, So ever since then, Marcus just turned 15. So only in the last 15 of these 46 years have I been enjoying spice. But can y'all see that? Let me see if y'all can see all that goodness. Tomato, turkey meatball, and the meatball has so much flavor. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. And Alan is a Southern girl. Hey, I like spicy flavor. If it's spicy heat that's just punishing, I don't like that. Like those hot wing challenges and everything, you won't see me doing that. But y'all, I did kind of douse it in hot sauce, but it's good. It is so good. Mm. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Y'all gonna have to tell Belle. You see, I'm inhaling it, Team Greedy. Mm. Y'all, whew. Over here taking deep breaths. Thank you, Monica. I don't know what questions y'all have. I didn't drop the link, y'all. If you want to say anything while I inhale my food, which is completely not elegant. I know my etiquette teacher is watching, and Lady Bites Margaret. Sorry. Mm. Woo! Sorry. Mm-hmm. And Alan, thank you, my dear. She says it looks good. It's colorful. The texture here for it. Yes. And y'all, so my mozzarella, you can see I use the fresh mozzarella. So you see how it gives you the soft melt. It still gives you the nice cheese pull, but it's a softer cheese, not a stringy cheese. It's very creamy. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, y'all, I got tomato in my yogurt. Over here dancing, 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 dancing. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, baby, do it to me, baby. Y'all, it's good. My nose is running. Whew. But I'm going in. Last couple bites. So yes, this was our. What did I make today? Golly, I did make 3 meals. Hash browns and bacon for the boys. There's still some burnt bacon over there. I don't know who would eat this, but have some. You know what? I can cut that up in a BLT or something for them. Yeah, that was regular Oscar Mayer. Y'all, my nose is running. Oh my God. Okay, last bite. Condemn ya. Y'all like me dance? I got the ladybug dress for you. I'm dancing. I'm suffering, y'all, but I'm going in. Team Greedy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Condemn ya, you would eat the bacon? Would you eat it just like that? Or crumbled up over a salad? BLT? Whew. Whew. I'm embarrassing myself right now. Dottie Girl says, ship that bacon to the UK. When I was in London, no offense, Dottie, y'all's bacon over there is what we would call like Canadian bacon. It's like ham. It wasn't crispy. We need our bacon to snap. Ooh, if I can't hold it up horizontal, then it's not really bacon, y'all. All right. All right. Well, whew. All right. Let me put the top on my coffee. I can drink this on the road. Ooh, it's nice and hot. Oh my God, y'all. Nose is running. Eat my yogurt and fruit. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Make the chicken meatballs. Cut them up in an omelet. It's excellent. And the yogurt with the vanilla syrup, sugar-free vanilla syrup. Mm-hmm. Topped with fruit, topped with granola, topped with whatever you want. It's calming me down. Y'all, I'm sweating, but it was good. Thank you. And Alan for the hand claps. Let me give you guys a ladybug twirl. I'm gonna take one more bite. Whew. Y'all like the dresses as part of my uniform, so I'm gonna go to service and act like I didn't just inhale my food. Good morning. Y'all, I'm at the bottom of the bowl. Greedy. You ready? Which one do you want to go to?
Coming from.
Okay. Y'all would still claim me, right? I haven't embarrassed you completely. All right. So, got a little belt, ladybug dress. So I'll put my black purse on. Thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy your Sunday. If you join Lead Attorney's Mastermind, he has a meeting tonight at 7. We have a homework assignment. Thank you all so much. Please check out my course. Discount code is thanks TLA. I put together my course on how I got monetized so quickly. Thank you to my scholars. But y'all, this was a lot of fun. We made hash browns for the boys and a whole bunch of stuff for me. Dottie says we have bad teeth in the UK. Many people would not be able to chew on crispy bacon. Yeah. I'm huge on oral hygiene. All right. Thank you, Monica. Monica says, enjoy service. Thank you, my dear. And Lauren says, Maggie, you are great. Oh, thank you. All right. Class is dismissed. Goodbye, Instagram, Twitter. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to leave on a high note. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You all enjoy your Sunday. And pictures will go up on my community tab. Everything looked good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. I'm going to run class.